start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Running to the left. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They get him out of bounds, but a choke play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from making mistakes. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. Hands it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The shot that clears had this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Finds us back in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He leaves it with his back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the shot to clear is Will snap it on 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hudson. A shot toward the end zone, and they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Zone coverage maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Man, they can barely see the 1st down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. Houston wants to play fast. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanford. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Offense in an empty set. Let's go! He's back to throw on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. To throw, it's Hudson. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch! Into the end zone.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Okay, ready?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The offense lining up for a first down play. Going to the running game. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. From the red zone, it's Price. Shakes off the defender. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the shot that clears wants to crank the tempo. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, goes to Carolina. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Wide out in motion. The aerial assault continues. Caught near the sideline, it's Williams. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Okay,
The
ready?
Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10.
Cobra. Go.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run.
And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense puts... They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. He now has 115 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll try the run. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The defense is up against it now, man. You're playing on the road. It's a hostile environment. It's late in the game. Someone's got to step up and make a play. Nice job there knocking that one down for the incompletion.
Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Young. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The inside handoff. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Sanford. Right midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Houston going up tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense set for a first down play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his tight end. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll give it to him again. Crosses the 30, he's going. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Power football with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And that's a live ball. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Cougars with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.